This is the introduction to the Bauer 6076 brake test chamber. Has a side door with an interlock switch to allow you to open it up with 100 psi pressure in the stand. Access to the conveyors. Opening the door above 100 psi will shut down the test stand. Front doors, same interlock, 100 psi, access to the brake. There's a pressure supply with a manual shutoff valve and a bleed port and a bleed indicator. See that later. Sliding door to allow access to the wear pin and check for rotation. This is interlocked and cannot be opened above 4,300 psi. Similar door, sliding window, door roll through. Fluid collected in the tray is drained to a scavenge tank that has a sight glass level indicator and access for cleaning hole. Back side of the scavenge tank, it's vented. This is drain valve. Level switch indicates on the console when there's too much fluid in the scavenge. This is the back of the test chamber. All the tubing is -4 stainless steel tubing. This is a shop air connection. This is the interconnect to the console. This is the brake test stand operating console. Power on switch. The PLC HMI indicates the pressure and mode of operation. The K test, cycle start. This turns on the pump. This selects in manual mode between high and low selected set points. Stop the pump, reset the auto cycling. A selection between auto or manual cycling. Indication of low shop air pressure, indication that we have control power on. These buttons are used to set parameters in the PLC, increase, decrease the pressure setting, increase, decrease the number of cycles, and increase, decrease the number of cycles per minute. Calibration, valves, and ports. This is the back side of the console where the connections to the facility and the console are provided and labeled. This is inside the right side of the console. Here's electric driven high pressure pump, the heat exchanger and fan cooling box, filter, control manifold. Inside the left side of the console, reservoir, level switch, pressure transducers. Okay, we're going to bleed the brake at 55 psi. I'm in low pressure manual. Going to start. I've got my pressure. I'm doing it from here just so you can see what I'm doing. We have the supply and bleed line connected. I'm flowing through here. I can hear a little air. Okay, the next test is to apply 4,575 psi to the brake. For the purposes of this video, I've isolated the brake from pressure. I'm in low manual. I'm going to start. And go to high pressure. So here I'm at pressure and a timer started. Okay, we're coming up on 5 minutes here. Our low set point's 9. So we'll go to the low pressure. And to reset the time, I'll stop and restart. And we'll stand here for 5 minutes also. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're about up to 5 minutes at 9 psi. The next test is the clearance test. Set points of 3,000 and 5,500. Excuse me, 3,055. So I'm going to set my lower set point up to 55. I select high pressure. If I depress the red, I can drop increments of 500. Okay, so we're going to start, run up to 3,000, then I'll select the low, we'll go to 55, and we'll check the clearance. We're going to do the application pressure test. I've set the low set point at 100. It says to slowly apply 275. I'm in low, manual. Going to start. I've got 120. $275. Brake is tight. Now it asks me to go to 500. And then to decrease to 180. And now the brake should be free again. Okay, we're going to run the dynamic tests. We're selected auto. We can see the number of cycles per minute. We were set at 3,000 psi on the high, 55 on the low. We're going to start. It's 24 cycles left. number of cycles has concluded. It's telling us that it's holding pressure. It's holding at 55 because we have this in the low switch, low position. If we had left it in the high position, it would have stayed at 3,000. So I'm going to turn it off, put it back into manual, change the set point to 2500 for the wear pin check, and so there we go, 2500. I have access to the brake